All right. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Realms of the One. Yes, this is our weird, strange open legends game where stuff happens and cats come on and mew and purr a lot and all that fun stuff.
Better purring than meowing.
Look, you guys should have heard him before the stream went live. It was not a good thing.
I have a hard time believing he's going to just go, "Oh, we're live." Then I won't meow.
But he might meow less now that he has attention.
So, anyway, couple announcements. I like the fact that one of our announcements is Kiri is here.
It's a rare occurrence lately.
Look, I'm a busy bitch.
Wow, the shade. But you'll notice again.
And I do recall saying the last time I was here, we should have main story plot because for once I was here. But did we?
We kind of did.
But Alex is also not here, so for the rumors that they are the same person, still alive and well.
Rumor has it. No, he was here last time.
But
Alex,
you weren't.
I mean, my Alex puppet was here last time.
Oh,
I think that was an actor you hired.
that's
All right, I'll bring Alex
a lot
on
of
here.
questions. What? Oh, okay.
Alex, will you come over here, please? Yes, hello. Alex is here.
That puppet is way too quiet to be Alex.
Valid.
These glasses on. This would be seamless. Looks exactly like him.
It's like he's really here. That was a.
Alex has a rehearsal because Alex is working it.
Yes, he's started Newsies rehearsals.
So other stuff. Apparently, we're supposed to brace ourselves because E3 is coming. Dun, 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 dun. However, I have other reasons to be excited. First things first. Happy Pride Month.
Yeah! Fuck the town, save your girlfriend. That's it.
And by fuck the town, she means like forget the town, not like
I mean,
fuck the
if
actual.
you wanted to fornicate with the whole town and that's gonna save your girlfriend, who am I to argue with you? Like, you live, boo.
What is the scenario in which that is the only way to save your girlfriend?
You are being held hostage by a town that used to have plentiful prostitutes, but no longer does. So they have taken your girlfriend hostage, and we're like, "Yo, get us some. We all want to get laid, or your girlfriend dies. We're gonna sacrifice her to like Aphrodite or something." And
I can tell you've
You're
thought a
like-
lot about this.
yeah. In this one moment, I'm actually just pretty decent at improv. I don't know.
If you would like a treat, Kiri made a video last year, or I think it's either Kiri or Angelique or the combination of the two.
She made the video.
But it's on Kiri's channel. Just search for. I can't remember what it's called. Something like preparing
How
for
Kiri
Pride.
prepares for Pride Month.
It's amazing, guys. You need to see this. So yes, please, spend the month. For those of you like me who are not part of the LGBTQ plus, remember that being an ally is as important, and boosting your LGBTQ friends is a fantastic way to join in the frivolity. Other than that,
Remember that Pride is not about just rainbows and shit. It started with a freaking riot, and especially right now in the U.S., some rights are being pulled back for a lot of people, including the LGBTQA community. So just raise up voices and never be afraid to ask, as an ally, how can I help?
so yeah, that's cool. And then the other thing, years ago now, Geek and Sundry had this show called Tabletop, and because of it, they started this thing called International Tabletop Day, and that's actually the reason I started DMing. Was I wrote a parody campaign I was going to run on International Tabletop Day. So take some time today to play a board game or roll some dice, just to do something, because tabletop games are the reason we are here. My phone is acting weird. And they really are great things. So, yay! Other than that, do we have any other announcements?
I just finished paying my credit cards, so I'm gonna cry after this game.
Hell yeah!
I too will cry after this game because I haven't paid my bills yet, and will after the game.
That's fair.
Makes sense.
I put all the announcements I remembered there. I'm sure if some random staff member comes in the chat and says, "Hey, what about this?" then I'll say, "Oh yeah, this."
I would also like to point out that while Jody didn't think that Sean would stop meowing just because I magically picked up, that he is now lying down on my desk and purring, staring into nothing, but he is okay at the moment.
At the moment.
So, ha.
I do know Hades Misguidance season 2
Oh, right.
launched yesterday on the Zelda Universe YouTube channel. I have no idea what that is, though.
It's okay. My the way I've had it explained to me, because I don't watch it, is
Rousing endorsement there.
there's this thing in either Kid Icarus or Smash Brothers called Platunia's Guidance, and we made this whole series about it, and it was successful. And then there was some actual like fan requests. It was like, wouldn't it be funny if you guys did a Hades Misguidance? And so that's what the basis of the series is. It's a fun little voiceover little thing with Hades as like a narrator main character. And it's wildly popular. In fact, it's the most popular content on our Zelda YouTube channel. So check that out.
So that's back. Check it out after you're done watching us do weird stuff. That sounded a lot worse than I meant it.
We do the weird stuff.
So with that, I think it's time to return to the realms of the wild.
Just kidding.
Sean just licked his lips, so I think we're already there and the weird stuff.
So, to bring us back, last session, you guys dealt with a Lionel. I can never pronounce him right. It's a big centaur thing with a spear.
Yes, we made quick work of that.
Yes, I made quick work of that.
Spear wielding centaur thing. It was a real team effort.
And as you were fighting it, you noticed something slightly strange. As you were fighting, you realized this spear it was using was not a normal spear, and Zulta actually recognized it from a implement that Zora Guard actually used, and she was able to realize that this Linnell was not from this realm; it was from the power realm, which is unique for a number of reasons, but the biggest being you guys haven't seen anyone else that could traverse between the realms.
Didn't what's his name?
Aside from Brayak.
Yeah.
Oh, Brayak. He's the only other. Sorry.
You know, the guy named after breaking pots.
With his ETS.
So that's where we are now. The corpse of the creature kind of vanished and sparkled its way to non-existent.
It's so weird how that happens so often in this.
I turned it into dust.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the dust itself actually disappeared. So you guys are in the residential part of this district, kind of standing around. Boole is tending to wounds and the like. So, what would you like to do?
Has it been 24 hours yet?
Since
the battle, because we started heading it off, right? And found a different place to be for resting.
Right.
Because I am passed out for 24 hours.
Oh, yes.
I
Let's
forgot
say
she went Super Saiyan.
you are unconscious right now.
So I am unconscious right now, and that is what I'll be doing.
And Kess and Aruna, do you guys have anything you want to do during that 24-hour rest period?
That 24-hour period where Zolta has shut up.
Kess would like to enjoy the silence
Hey, Cass.
and meditate over her notes and see if anything around this weird ass town is like maybe like wander around not too far, just within like careful radius, like making some little notes. But otherwise, just like reading over stuff, restudying.
Hey, Cass.
Again, just enjoying the silence.
I
that
was
happens
wondering
to
if
be
you
happening.
were done being quiet for a while.
I mean, though I have been occasionally mumbling in my sleep, so that might happen, though I don't want to start the entire game being as creepy as I ended the game last time.
It makes sense.
And then maybe like whispering in Zolta's ear as she's sleeping. Cass is awesome.
Zolta's hand just goes up. Like there's like this bug in her ear, so she...
Well, if
That happened.
if Cass is still quiet, then Iruna will assume she's still in autopilot mode. And since Kess is on autopilot mode, he thinks Pierre must not be. So
no.
he turns to Pierre and says, "Hey, Pierre, can I show you, like, can I get your feedback on, like, this thing I changed on my Blast Basher? I would normally show Kess, but I think she's quiet still."
To which I go, wait, what? You
What?
made a change on your Blast Basher? I want to see.
Oh, hey, Kess. Welcome back.
I've been here the whole time, Aruna.
Of course you have. So, yeah, I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure I got my Blast Basher to work like Atticus's hand cannon thing.
Oh, let's go test it on a random building.
Okay.
That we
I
have,
was really hoping you would say random person.
that we have made sure doesn't have anything valuable in it.
Oh, so we should check the building first. Let's go find the smallest, most empty building nearby.
Heck yeah! Science!
We go find the smallest, most empty building nearby.
On the way out, point to Zolta. Just you stay there.
Oh yeah.
Good girl.
Mumbles the wants tea.
Here, Pierre, watch Zolta.
It will be riveting, I'm sure.
Pierre nods.
Oh, you guys, so I understand now. He goes off with Kess.
I do not appreciate the shade being thrown in my direction.
So, make me an investigation check, Runa.
Wait, why is he making the investigation check?
An investigate. Is that perception?
Sure, there we go. That's right.
Okay.
It's been a long day,
Oh,
folks.
hey.
You can get to bed till like 6 this morning.
25. Wait.
Right, so
Yes, 25.
you guys go looking for a building you believe is mostly empty, mostly worthless.
What do you mean mostly worthless?
What do you mean mostly empty?
Its worth is in its heart.
Unless you guys want to spend 4 hours clearing out a building of all its furniture.
Oh, okay. No. It's okay.
I think the only thing in here is furniture, and it's pretty blow-upable.
Which to us is very worthless.
Right.
It's worthless to us.
Yes,
feel
I don't
like
care
this
about that
needs
furniture.
Contextual worth. I'm not gonna be pawning off any of this furniture.
You could, but it would be really heavy to carry around through, like, the core that we're about to go into. And
Aruna
then-
has a very good point.
The message here is don't let anyone ever tell you you're worthless.
It's a leap, but yeah,
Is that
sure.
the
We'll go
message?
with that. It's a good
That
message.
seems to be your message.
No, my message was definitely don't tell me what something's worth to me. I will decide what something is worth.
Okay. Let's go to this solid wall on this side. So,
Should I be taking cover?
you can if you want. I'm not, but that's because I'm attached to it.
That's fair. I'm gonna just like stand behind Aruna.
So, Iruna will stand maybe 15 feet back from 15 feet off from the wall and just try and shoot a bomb to the wall.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll with your bomb.
With the blast basher or with the bomb?
With the blast bashers. So sorry.
Ooh, that's 11.
Okay. So, Cass, you watch as he fixes a bomb to the blast basher. Kind of winds up baseball style and then slams it forward. You watch he has perfect form. Like he just does this beautiful punch, and then you watch the bomb just kind of get caught on something, and you hear a click, and then you watch it just kind of pop off and bounce couple times in front of him and slowly roll until it gets about 10 feet away and explodes.
Oh. That didn't work. Okay. Let me see.
Okay. Hang on. So, Kess like furiously goes to a blank page and writes down like test 1.
Just one.
Okay.
Everything Jody just said.
Yes. Look, I'm tired. I didn't get any tea yet this morning. I have a little bit of a headache. I might have partied a little too hardy last night.
I didn't even party and I've got a headache.
We literally did a pride party, a pre-pride party that was basically like a New Year's party, except at like countdown it was something was it YMs? No, we did YMs, like all the fucking cake. And then once it turned midnight, we played Born This Way, and it was lovely. Where is my brain? It's gone. Okay, so after that's been written, I'm like, all right, Aruna, based on what just happened, what do you think went wrong?
Oh, well, it was probably a combination of me not used to punching in that sort of ranged way that I had to do in order to try and launch it to the wall, but also the launching mechanism probably got caught on the spring here. I show her the little thing I added.
So let's look into this. I want to look at it and be like, all right, this is a matter of thrust.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
We should definitely work on our thrust.
I want to look at the thing. Can I like look over this contraption and like without loading it, just kind of be able to like
here.
Poke at things and
take it off and show her exactly what I'm talking about.
Be able to figure out like you know how like when you shoot, like when you pull the trigger on a gun that's not loaded and like you can still see how the hammer goes forward and all that. Like I want to play around with
Go ahead. Roll me a logic check.
Oh, I was hoping you'd ask that.
I can't wait for Jody to tell Cass to roll anything but logic.
Wait, where is it?
Roll
29.
Performance check. Why? Because I'm tired of logic. Looking at it, because you haven't designed this particular thing, and it is from a realm of thought very different from you. I think we just lost Carrie.
Yeah.
Hi, Angelique.
They say hi. Oh, hello, everyone. Sorry, I was trying to go off screen. No, I think it's because I leaned off screen very dramatically.
Chat thinks Kiri needs chai.
That is exactly why she's here.
So anyway, you don't quite have the time to figure out the entirety of the contraption because it is a pretty advanced piece of
I mean, fair, but Zolta's.
But let me fin. But you are able to see the release mechanism. It's not dissimilar from how your hook shot works, and it looks like the spring aspect of it got caught on a stray piece of metal that just fell out of place slightly.
Okay. So I should be able to just fix that pretty easy?
Yeah, it wasn't a huge issue. It was just a tiny malfunction.
Hey, wait, what are you doing?
Hang on. This thing just fell out. Actually, maybe I could like tighten something.
Sure. And he immediately unloads every single one of the tools he used to construct it.
Brilliant. Okay, so I point to the little thing where it fell out. I'm like, see, I think this might be loose.
Oh.
And so this fell out.
Oh,
so
we should make sure it doesn't get loose.
Exactly.
Especially because I punch a lot
stays
and there's a
clear.
lot of force there.
Precisely, yes.
Right. Yeah. So
Okay. So we're going to tighten that. We're going to try this again.
Iruna flash welds it in place just to be safe.
Brilliant. Cass makes a little note in her notebook and then goes, all right, let's go for test 2.
All right. Go and make me another blast basher attack.
Can't wait for this to be lower. Oh. 20.
All right. So this time you kind of look it over before you throw the punch and go, no, looks good. Sit there, you throw the punch out, and the bomb flies in a straight line, impacts the door of the building, not only blows it off its hinges, but destroys the window next to it. Makes a pretty decent explosion.
Hey, look, it made a crater in the building this time.
That was awesome!
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Okay, so how did that feel different? Like, did you feel like you had to punch harder?
Oh.
Did you like, or was that adjustment enough to create the thrust? Or do you feel like there's a different arm movement now?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 20, I feel like I threw it about 9 points harder than last
yes,
time.
That makes complete sense in story and it's not at all.
I agree. I don't know what the story is, but okay.
Yes. You've never had a story told you ever.
Well, but I read books a lot.
With that, Elias, whenever you use your blast basher, you can double the effective range of your bombs.
1 second.
Oh. So that's. Hang on. So the current range is what? Throw my 15 feet or what?
I
Or is it my
believe
speed?
it's based on your energy score. It should be either 50 or 75.
Oh, okay. So my energy score is 6. Oh, no, sorry. It's 7 now. So that's 75 normally.
Yeah,
So I can
so-
shoot bombs
so now it's-
150 feet. Yikes.
with your blast basher.
Hey, you
that
know, I
was
felt like the bomb could have gone a lot farther.
Sure, no.
Yeah? You want to go somewhere we can test the range on it?
Yeah, let's go approximately 150 feet that way.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, making notes. Da, da, da.
And I'm gonna try and hit the same small abandoned building.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, cool. Wait.
Oh,
I'm gonna take some of the rubble, like a large piece of rubble that was created from that, and go, all right, can you see that from over here?
are you by the building?
Yes. Don't throw it yet.
Yes, I see that.
All right, I'm gonna place it in a specific part in front of the building, and then run back and all right, what's up behind you? Try to hit that specific spot. We're gonna try aiming as well. It's gonna be great.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you didn't tell me to do it while you were still up there, because I could have missed.
Yep. I know. Okay, hide behind him. And that's how Cass died. It's just how she died.
Aruna comes
Taking
back alone.
legend.
Zolta wakes
Wait,
up.
me?
Both.
Yay!
Okay, let's. I'll try my best. And so, from 150 feet away, I will try to hit this single rock.
I mean, as long as it's no longer.
And I'm still, Jody. I'm still rolling this blast basher attack with my might, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Just
double-checking.
because weird stuff, you can use your energy for range calculations.
Yeah.
But
Just wanted to make sure that wasn't changing how this was.
yep.
Okay. 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 So that's cool. 12.
So you wind up, fire it. The bomb goes, but you kind of release just a little too early, and you watch as the bomb goes higher and higher
Oh
and
no.
higher,
Oh no.
and goes over the very small building you guys found,
Oh no.
and you lose sight of it for a moment, and then hear an explosion.
Hey,
Well-
that didn't work. We should go hide.
Kez just kind of pauses and goes, well,
This is
did go
literally
further.
It sure did. I don't want to like mess
it's
up.
literally kids playing baseball and then smashing someone's window.
But with a bomb.
with a high velocity explosive.
Wait, there's no one in this town though, right?
There's like
We
lizard
keep running into
lizalfos,
things.
like just random
It'll be
places.
fine.
I don't want to awaken a nest. I'll work
Let's
on
go
my
run back to Zolta
accuracy
and
later.
pretend like we were never not there.
Yes, I agree with
Pierre
that.
won't say anything,
But
I have a feeling.
Also, I think you're right. But also take notes on the fact that I released that too early.
Okay,
And-
okay, brilliant.
And we go back
I'm gonna
to
take some notes on that.
Zolta.
Good field test. Good field test. Good field test.
I
We'll-
agree.
we'll-
Good job, and thank you for helping, partner.
Yes, yes. I will
Zolta-
take a buddy cop film.
When they return, Zolta in her sleep mumbles, idiots.
I think she's dreaming about her Zora place.
Yeah. You know, we could leave her here.
We could. But we
I
shouldn't.
don't think you should abandon the now a little bit super powered crazy chick.
Yeah, I was
Just
with
a
you
thought.
until you said crazy chick.
Just a thought.
So, I guess we have to wait. Should we wait for Zolta to wake up before trying to go further to the core, or should I just
You
carry
carried
her?
me around last time.
Because I don't know when she's going to wake up. Oh, hey, Kess. By the way, did you see this little glowing necklace she has now? I don't know if you ever saw that before, because I didn't.
Carefully poking at it with pencil.
I
Trying to lift it
will
up.
say, Zulta, because that is a very important item to you, you would kind of be wired that as soon as someone starts messing with it, it will wake you up if you want to.
Oh, hey, you're awake! That's so great.
We were looking at your glowing necklace.
How are you feeling?
How
Has
was?
that always been like that?
What happened?
Oh, you got really super evil and then passed out after you killed the Lionel.
Did I get super evil or did
Absolutely.
I just get super powerful?
Definitely evil. You should have seen the way you looked.
I disagree.
Was it more evil than her normally?
Yes, you were there.
Yes, I recall this correctly. I recall everything.
Why does my mouth taste like chalk?
I don't know. Hey, Pierre, did you feed her chalk while we were gone?
Probably. That's something Pierre would definitely do.
Pierre, classic jokester.
Pierre is offended slightly at the idea that he would take advantage of his sleeping friend like that, and somewhat upset that he didn't think about that while she was asleep.
Yeah, maybe next time, because she'll probably do that again.
Do you
Hey,
have any food?
oh, you can have some of my Goron juice. I just finished drinking it.
Do we have any non-rock people food?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
You guys do still have some rations from Goron City, but you're starting to run a little bit thin in that market.
Zolta's just gonna eat some food.
Okay.
She expended a lot of energy.
We'll wait for you to eat and to get more Zolta like, and then we'll keep going to the core.
Mm.
Well, that's what it's called, right? The core.
You're asking this to whom?
Pool.
Oh, Moo goes, the area to which you are referring has many colloquial names.
Oh, I thought
However,
I heard you
the
call it the core.
official name is the Central Processing Core.
Ah, okay, I was right. Go Iruna. Okay, well, I will make sure my new Blast Basher all range mode is loaded, and so that we can be ready to go.
So after eating, Zulta falls asleep again to finish her 100-year slumber.
And my necklace is now tucked back in where it belongs.
Your vagina.
You know, I wasn't going to say. I was trying to be coy.
And the award for most random statement.
You also don't know how inappropriate that is.
Fair. I apologize.
Like, think
I'm
about how
sorry.
inappropriate it sounded, and then just like up that a lot.
I'm so sorry.
When you guys
I was going
find
for
out
a
the
laugh.
backstory,
Sorry.
Kiri's turning about 12 shades of red.
Oh no, I'm not finding shame for that. I think the word vagina is hilarious.
Oh,
Okay.
no, that's not what you'll feel ashamed for.
Okay.
Oh, no, it has nothing to do with your word choice. Everything to do with what the necklace represents.
Oh, I also don't care.
So,
And with that, the last hopes of this being a family show dies.
I think
We
that
left
Zolta,
that a long time ago.
I think that Zolta is still at a family show level.
Great.
family shows
To be
watch.
fair, babies come out of vaginas. Family.
To be fair, I've been watching like movies like Animal House since I was a baby.
Since you were
So-
a baby.
Oh yeah.
Impressive.
So, Runa, for the rest of the day, you finish tinkering with your blast basher and just kind of solidifying the design. Kess, was there any tinkering or anything you wanted to do? With your hook shot, or maybe trying to experiment with something new? You haven't really had time to tinker since this
I
thing
haven't.
started.
You've had a lot of time, you just haven't.
Do I have enough space or enough chain gathered up that I can elongate my hook shot? Just a little?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and make me a logic check.
I'm gonna add 2 legend points to this because I can. 24.
Okay, so sitting there with the hook shot, you kind of take it apart and look at the various mechanisms inside, and realize if you want to increase the length of the chain, you do need to enlarge the chamber that holds the chain a little bit, and with all of the pieces of Goron tech you've picked up since you were here, it wasn't an extremely difficult thing to find something to do that with.
I have been a bit of a technological hoarder lately.
Hi, Sean.
Real.
Part of Zulta will be played by Sean. So it takes you the remainder of the day, but the effective range of your hook shot has been increased by 25 feet.
Yes! Yes, Queen! Sorry, I'm fine.
Do you want to test that on a small abandoned building?
Okay, so that means I'm up to 55, right? Because it went from 30 plus 25.
Good question. Let's say yes.
Cool. Don't know if I ever put that down. I didn't. Well, I'm gonna just make a little note.
So you both spend the rest of the day tinkering and modifying.
This was the best day ever!
It was a pretty good day. I'm glad that none of us were ever in mortal danger, except for the very beginning when the Lionel attacked.
I mean, we were playing with bombs, Aruna. Kind of always feel like I'm slightly in mortal danger.
I don't.
So the day passes, you wake up. Zulta, when you wake up, you still have a bit of a ringing in your head and have that weird, like, aftertaste from sleeping too long. But other than that, you feel rested and refreshed.
Where are we?
We're in an old abandoned building.
Trying to take over the world. Oh, wait, what?
Wait,
I missed what Aruna said because apparently we're trying to take over the world now. When did we start doing that and what's the plan?
Did we stop doing that?
it's less like trying to take over one world and trying to save at least 3.
You know, Cass, I like you more and more every day.
Oh.
I like you more and more every day too, Pierre.
All right, what's our current plan?
We're gonna walk to the core and try to find the wound and fix it with the Trifork.
I think that Cass may disagree with the plan.
Sorry, that had nothing to do with that. Sorry. I'm working on something and
That was just so perfectly
It was
timed.
really good timing. You want to say that I have gone evil? That sounds out of
Look.
Cass.
Look. Wonderlust.
So anyway,
Great, let's go to the core.
I'm working on something.
Okay.
cool. You guys gather your supplies and start heading out again, going through the residential district. As you continue to go, you guys do feel a slight rumbling sensation.
I instantly turn on my life drain unless I assume it's Aruna's stomach.
Is it my stomach?
Make a perception check.
I love this idea that
Am I making a
stomach-
perception check to see if it's Aruna's stomach or not?
You could make an intuition check. I don't know.
I love the idea of her reaching back and just setting her hand on Aruna's stomach, just being like, is this rumbling?
That would be such a breach of protocol. Wow.
Make a presence check.
Okay. I like presents.
Not that kind of
Not
present.
today. 11.
You're not sure exactly what it was.
Oh, Can I help you, Zolta?
I did not touch you.
Oh.
She put her hand near your stomach, kind of like psychically checking.
I would just want to see if I sent her in on Aruna's abdomen, does the rumbling grow in volume? And the cat says yes.
It does not.
I feel like I upset Sean, and I'm sorry.
Aruna, what did you get?
Oh, was I supposed to roll something?
Yes.
I said
you were
roll
making a
perception.
perception
Oh,
check.
I thought
about-
you were talking to Zolta.
Oh,
Perception. Okay. 6.
I'm not the worst roller today.
So
We all die.
you're not sure exactly where the rumbling came from, but you did feel it through your feet.
Oh.
So it obviously came from the city, but there's just so much going on in the city. It's hard to figure out exactly where any of these noises come from.
Well, that rumbling definitely came from the city, but I don't know where in the city.
Because Aruna says that, Zolta turns on her life drain, even though a part of her thinks that it's him just trying to cover up the fact that he's hungry.
I feel like you would know I would never cover up that fact.
Yes, but also there's a little part of her that's just he's just saving face because it's for a thing.
I believe they call that projection.
Well,
So
Don't know what you mean.
let's
Jody.
be on guard more than we were, I guess.
that this bull goes, the significant structural damage caused by the various conflicts you've had in the city has caused this city overall structural integrity to degrade to a point where parts of the city are now collapsing.
Oh no. This is because I couldn't hit the rock, isn't it? Well,
I am not sure to what you are referring.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Aruna?
oh. Well, despite it being a really delicious looking rock, Kess had the idea for me to try out my new shoot feature from the Bash Basher by trying to hit a rock from 150 feet away. But I missed, and it went over the rock and over the home we were testing on, and it exploded somewhere else, and so we ran back home.
So let me get this straight.
Okay.
It was Kess's idea that you blow up random parts of this enclosed city
No.
that is falling apart.
No, it was Kess's idea for me to blow up a very specific rock that I was aiming for. But
Look,
because I
it
missed.
was my idea. We provide a certain amount of scientific application and study to the testing of this weapon before we actively use it in combat.
That's fine, but maybe not inside an enclosed city that is falling apart.
Well, now that we know it's falling apart, I probably won't do it
Structurally,
anymore.
I was pretty sure it'd be fine.
I think you were
Also,
wrong.
You were quiet for too long, Kess. I don't know what you're thinking anymore.
I was thinking that my girlfriend brought me chai.
I don't know what those words mean in this world.
Oh, so
It
a
was out of
girlfriend
character.
is like whenever you're in a romantic relationship and your partner
I don't
is a
There's
girl.
understand
something-
romantic relationship.
This is something Aruna understands, but you don't. I just.
I don't understand romantic relationship.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Man, can't wait to hear more of that Zolta backstory, folks. Just right here on the edge, just peering in.
As you're all having this conversation, Bull chimes in again. The minor structural damage caused by your wayward explosion was not enough to significantly impact the overall structure of the city. However, the battles with the Linnell, the giant mechanical creature from before, and dropping a piece of this ceiling on him have caused the structure of the city negative impact.
I would like to point out Imp's comment. Zolta here is all by myself after Aruna talks about relationships. But Zolta's version goes,
Just wanna be
yep,
all by
myself forevermore. Okay.
It's so weird playing a character that has such a higher tolerance for BS than myself.
As Bool explains this and Zulta retreats into the musical portions of her mind, you guys feel another rumble, and I need my dice.
Hey guys,
That's not
I
foreboding.
think that we should like
Not at all.
hurry to the core and seal the wound before the city collapses on us and we all die.
Aruna, I need an agility check from you.
12.
Right. So as you guys are sitting there, you feel another rumble. This one is significantly stronger. And as you guys are doing it, Kess and Zulta, you guys actually have to kind of kneel down a little bit to keep from being knocked off your feet. Aruna, however, as you kind of lower your center of gravity to stay upright, you suddenly feel a shifting beneath your feet, and the plate that you were on cracks, and a hole opens up beneath you as you fall.
Oh no.
You guys have
And
a
I'm dead.
split second after seeing him kind of disappear to make a single action if you would like.
like he's gone. He's not out of sight anymore, right?
He's in the crack. You can see him. He's just below ground level right now.
Is there anything in sight that I can attach a hook shot to?
Yeah,
Pierre.
the sides of the crevice you could do. You could try
Pierre.
hitting Aruna with it.
No, that seems like that's gonna be dangerous. I'm gonna. Zolta, how close are you to me?
Guys are
Emotionally,
standing.
physically,
Yes.
various degrees.
How close are you to me physically?
You guys are right next to each other.
Emotionally, location-wise, yeah,
Wait,
I am
so
next to you.
okay, brilliant. Fucking fuck. I'm gonna just pull like a full like Indiana Jones, right? I'm sorry. I'm gonna reach over, like grab you around the waist and like go attach to one of the higher up things. So if like the ground under us goes, we're like secured.
You know what happened in that, right? She keeps trying to reach for it and ends up dying.
Trying to reach for what?
The Holy Grail.
I know.
Reach
If you're pulling the Indiana Jones where you're attached and holding on, then I feel like all I'm doing here is going, I can reach him, and then I'm going to fall into the crack too.
It's
Well,
a good thing Zolta never
at least
saw
I
that.
will I will go on knowing like
Wait, is Pierre Sean Connery in this scenario?
Sure.
You mean actual Sean Connery?
Well, I mean, Indy's dad is just Sean Connery, so.
As this is happening, now I'm hungry.
I love you so much.
Why are
Also
we
eat
being fed?
I'm somewhat fond of you as well, Angelique. Can I have food too?
Same.
I think that I am a bit more fond of Angelique than Jody and Elias.
Kiri,
I
we're
think I
fighting
trump
over
all
your
of you in
girlfriend.
fondness. So
Fuck off. You already got the food.
So
Yeah.
as this is happening, just for my understanding, Kiri, you kind of secure yourself in Zulta to ensure you don't fall. Correct? That was what you wanted to do.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the knee jerk reaction of shit, the ground is collapsing. Grab the nearest person near me and go
Okay.
I guess it's more
Zolta in her
Spider-Man.
head is trying to figure out how these two fairly small creatures are going to be able to save a Goron, but whatever,
Spider-Cast.
we're going with it.
Spider-Cast can.
Stop meowing.
Aruna
Iruna continues to fall to his death.
falling. As you go, you hit various pieces of metal and things like that,
Oh.
taking 5 lethal damage.
Yeah. Okay.
As you're falling, you can try to grab onto one of these things, or
Absolutely. I get onto the one that looks like I have the best chance of actually supporting my weight.
okay. Make me a might check.
Okay. Let's do a legend point on this one. Oh, okay. That's 26.
All right. So as you're going, you just keep hitting things, just bouncing.
Ow!
off of various
Oh!
stuff. Eventually, you just
I'm imagining this like a Goron version of the Winnie the Pooh when he falls down the honey tree. oh bother.
Oh!
oh, bother. I'm just a little.
It all comes down to liking pebbles so much.
Lycios is given a legend point to Aruna.
Oh. Thank you, Lycaos, for actively not trying to kill me.
You know, things are getting bad. Lycios.
Lycaos helps instead of Kirk.
And
So you
don't
eventually-
forget, you too can reimburse those lovely points you get, those rupees.
You reach out and
And
grab an outrooting piece of metal, and as you do, you do just stop, but you feel a sharp pain as the edge of the thing that you just grabbed onto has cut your hand,
Ow!
and you can see blood starting to drip down your arm, making your hold on this thing tenuous at best as it becomes more slick with your blood.
Guys! Help! Oh.
Oh.
And Lycios also gives a reroll token to the Goron. His specific quote: "Save our Goron, who seems to be terrible at his rolls."
I just rolled all right to save myself there.
Well, compared to your normal rolls, you rolled really well.
I save him. I save him for life or death situations.
So you guys hear that the rumbling stops, but Kess, you would probably have more experience with this than Zulta. You do kind of get that standing on not solid ice feeling.
Oh shit.
Like there's nothing happening right now, but you can feel that to too much movement might cause another collapse.
Okay, so we're gonna not wiggle. We're going to be very, very.
It's really hard for me not to wiggle right now.
No, I'm talking very quietly to Zulta. You can't hear this.
I'm just as a general
So,
statement.
in short, I should be stoic.
Very still. Yes. Okay.
I got this.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is there anything around us that looks a bit more sturdy?
Well, when you kind of grabbed onto Zulta, you shot your hook shot off to impact the second or third floor of a nearby building, kind of halfway in between, and that feels relatively solid. Though with the fact that you just made changes to your hook shot, you're slightly worried about instability because you haven't had a ton of time to test it yet.
Vaguely insulted that you would suggest anything I create is unstable.
Jody's not suggesting that. The hook shot is.
So you do have a point of control where if the ground was to just drop out from beneath you, you would kind of swing on your hook shot. However, that won't do anything for Runa. And from where you are, you can see, just barely see Runa. He's about 30 feet down, holding on to this kind of jagged spike of metal.
So in the second floor, so we're on the second floor of a building? Is that where we are?
You're on the ground. You just hook shotted to or you have your hook shot connected to, you haven't retracted yet. You're using it kind of as a safety measure right now, is what I got from.
Okay, cool. Fuck.
Is there anywhere for me to climb?
From where you are right now, you're kind of in the middle of this chasm, but about 15 feet away, you can see some pipes that are slightly less jagged, and some cables and things that you could try to get to, but it would take some momentum and aiming. And there's also the fact that your left hand is still really slick.
Yeah.
How deep is the chasm?
Make me a perception check.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at how wide the chasm is.
Mm-hmm. The chasm itself is
I
not.
perceive nothing. I rolled a 5.
You're very much focused on just Aruna's situation as opposed to taking in absolutely everything else. So you are able to see that the something is dripping from the jagged piece of metal Aruna is hanging onto, and as you look a little closer, it looks like blood. Aruna, as you kind of look around and judge your situation, you do glance down and you can see this massive glowing structure beneath and to the west of where you are. The drop down seems like it's at least another 50 feet.
Glowing structure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's no like pit of lava or spikes or like does this glowing structure look, I don't know, like it's part of the core or something based on anything? I don't know.
It looks like there's a lot of energy that's causing the glowing from it. So you think it's possible could be the core? It's in the right spot.
So dropping a bomb down the chasm to create momentum, bad idea.
I would never.
I thought about it.
I could picture Aruna doing that.
Shh, no.
Depending
So
how
it-
deep it is,
sorry.
you'd only just get the blast. So
Does anywhere like, okay, so does the
Sean
glowing
agrees.
structure look like it might be the source of the
yeah,
shaking,
that's
or
right,
does that seem to just come from all over the city?
I know.
The shaking still seems to be from the city itself.
Okay.
Again, it's been here for a decade
Yeah.
ish, or two, and recently some people have come in and started breaking parts of it.
And they should really be more considerate.
Zolta, stop intimidating the city. So it stopped shaking.
Look, I am sorry that I am just such an amazing person that people recognize my power wherever I go. And apparently, even inanimate objects recognize my power wherever I go.
So
Larry agrees.
Okay.
As all of this is happening, you guys feel another rumble.
I'm gonna try and latch my other arm onto
Okay.
the outcropping.
Before you could do that,
Sure.
I need a might check at disadvantage 3. However, Lykios has sent you a red potion, a drink for courage for the dangling Goron.
Well, considering I'm at full health with 5 lethal damage, I don't think red potions heal lethal damage, right?
They don't, but you can bank it.
Yeah. I can think it.
Just in case something happens with this might roll.
Right. Yeah, disadvantage 3, so I'm gonna sacrifice 3 legend points here to roll poorly on a regular roll.
As that's happening, Kess and Zulta, you guys feel the rumble again, and the ground beneath you shifts and collapses, not completely away, but into about a 70-degree angle, and you start to slide just a little bit down it. However, Kess, I'd like you to make me. This would be a might check just to hold on to both of you.
While this is happening,
No might.
while this is happening, Zolta is going, Aruna's already dead. Let's cut our losses.
Oh!
Don't pay
Yeah.
attention to that. It's just another
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Oh my god! Okay,
Wow.
no, you need to understand. I have 0 might score. So
What
this
did
is
you do?
by pure luck.
Yeah, you rolled a 20
I
and an
rolled
18.
1d20, and I got a 38 because it exploded.
So Kess just turns to Zulta and goes, "Come with me if you want to live."
Yes!
Uh,
Come on, Zolta, you know you're into this.
I mean, like, Zolta's a little turned on by that.
Kess, with that roll, you can choose. Do you want to just kind of steady yourself and stay there, or do you want to hook shot to the building?
With that roll,
I thee wed.
I would like to hook shot to the building,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm probably gonna leave her there.
You can leave Zulta there.
Is the building safer than the ground we were on? I gotta go fucking help Aruna.
Larry's really pissed.
The building is
Larry, I'm
not in
saving your ass too. You're there.
is not in a part of the city that is currently collapsing. So, yes, it is safer than the area you're currently on.
All right, then, bitch, I'm leaving you here.
Okay. So you watch as Zulta goes off, Kess and Zulta go off. You kind of drop Zulta in the building, and then kind of jump down to get close to the rifting again, or the chasm. Aruna, what'd you get?
19 on might.
Okay, so you slip a little bit down the piece of metal, but you are able to grip it a little bit harder. You feel it cutting into your hand a little deeper now, and you start to bleed a little bit more, but you're not currently moving.
Guys, this is not going very well down here.
I'm coming, Aruna.
Oh,
Hold on.
thank you. This glowing structure, it's not directly below me, right?
No, it looks to be probably about 500-600 feet to the west of where your corpse would land.
Right, so directly below me is what? Can I tell?
Just ground. You just from looking around, you notice that there's no buildings or anything's within a pretty significant distance of this central glowing structure.
Okay. Hey, if it's easier, there's somewhere to land down here. Oh, but it's a long way down. Oh.
Over 55 feet?
Ish?
All right.
From where you are now, it's about a 50-foot drop.
I think it's just short of that.
From where Aruna is.
How far is Aruna from?
He's about 30 feet below you if you're at the edge of the
Okay. All right.
And
What are you holding on to again?
this outcropping, very sharp piece of metal by one arm, and I am barely stable.
All right. What else is around me?
Well, there's the chasm itself. There's the city itself. Because of your logic check from a few sessions ago, you do understand the city itself really well. So, you used it before to drop a piece of the city.
Does the floor also act like the ceiling?
Yeah. I mean, the floor is the ceiling of the floors below it.
Okay. So by that logic, there is some. Okay. There's got to be one of those interlocking things. Okay. Any rope or chain about, or what do I have on me?
You have a hook shot.
I mean, I also have I don't want
I
to.
believe you have 50 foot of rope or
I think
25.
I do as well, actually. Okay. I would like to attach my hook shot. Is there like one of those weird little hook things? Like if I look over the edge, the parts that interlock, is there like one of those that my hook shot could attach to?
The chasm is so jagged and broken. There's a lot of places you could connect to with your hook shot.
Brilliant. I'm going to shove it down into that and then essentially use the hook shot as like
a slowly like lowering rope as I'm like carefully using
Repel,
my feet.
basically.
Yeah, but very carefully because shit is sharp.
Of course. Go ahead and make your agility check, which is logic for you.
I'm going to add 2 more. Fuck it. I have it. Let's go 3 legend points to this, just in case. 22.
All right, so it's not particularly difficult to rappel down. You think going back up would not be an enjoyable experience, but you are able to get down to where you're right next to Aruna. You can see he's got a pained look in his face, and the blood is dripping down his arm and onto his torso now.
Oh,
Where's Boole in all this?
That's a good question.
he's with Pierre.
Currently, you can't.
I think that Bull's probably just hanging out with Pierre.
They're at the Starbucks down around the corner.
They went on a Starbucks run.
God damn it, Boole.
So
Just when
Kess
he's
is
done.
directly next to me, repelled from a hook shot now.
Yes.
All right.
Can you pull me up with this thing?
Normally, I would be worried, no, but I did.
Did what?
I did just adjust it to compensate for 25 more extra bits of chain, which required a bigger oomph. So I'm hoping that we can very slowly use that to pull more weight than it's normally accustomed to. Oh,
As
God, I hope.
You're saying that, you guys start hearing this.
No! Don't you dare say this shit was shoddy. How dare you? How fucking
No,
dare you?
it's not coming from your hook shot.
Oh, shit.
If you read the chat, you'll have spoilers.
I'm choosing to ignore the fact that Imp is metagaming his way into this game.
My favorite thing from Guardians is watching him do that and go,
Oh, I had no
No, that's
idea
what
it was going to do
this
that.
did. So as you guys are sitting there, you look into the kind of crevices between the levels here, and you guys hear this tinking metal on metal sound as you see 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 15
Did what? Did what?
Tektites
Okay.
coming out of the crevices and gaps between the floors coming toward you.
Okay. Hey,
Can I
Cass,
see them
can we
from
try this
where
now?
I am?
No, you're far enough away. You can't even see Zulta and Runa right now.
I can't see myself.
You're so far away you can't even see yourself.
That
You
checks
know, that's
out.
fine.
That checks
Zolta's
out,
gotten a
yeah.
little lost.
I meant Kess.
Cass, can we try whatever you're about to try now, please?
I think we'll wait.
Oh, well, I would not recommend that.
Character, for fuck's sake.
Kess just sits there going, "Well, been nice, Runa.
You
We'll
know
say
what?
something nice
Nah,
at
I
you."
He's
know
gonna
about
die
that.
now.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Iruna has a backup plan, but is really hoping someone can pull him out of this first.
Alright. Going. Is there anywhere to stand without?
Make a perception check.
Load. Thank you. 18.
Okay, so looking around where you are, you do see about 20 feet away, there's kind of a landing thing that looks fairly stable. It's connected to the side in a couple places. You think it could support both your weight? It's just getting there.
All right. Oh, fuck that noise. All right, I'm gonna try. Whew. Oh, Rita, I am scared for both of us.
Same.
Can you? All right, I'm going to. I know that other hand of yours is quite bloody. Are you able to use your blast basher with that?
Well, I'm holding by my left hand. The blast basher's on the dangling hand.
Mhm.
So
It's all bloody?
I can use it.
No, the left hand is bloody. The right hand is
Okay.
fine.
All right. It's gonna get gross. I'm sorry. Fuck. Trying to figure out. All right. You're going to essentially try to like grab her on my waist.
Okay, wait. From what arm? The right. This.
I mean, you're gonna have to use the one that's dangling first before you let go. Otherwise, you're gonna fall.
Right.
That's just how logic works.
Okay. Well.
And you're gonna try and also use the wall like I am with my feet to support most of your weight. And we're just gonna have this. We're gonna help it as we walk up the wall. Sound good?
I grab her waist around with my blast basher arm.
All right. Now the other one, so that you can use the blast basher to shoot at those fuckers. I'm
No,
gonna get real bloody. That's just
I'm holding you with my blast basher arm.
No, I know. I need you to do this
Oh.
so that you can then let go
Okay.
and not fall.
And I'm gonna let go of the jagged edge to secure my grip around Kess.
Okay, as you let go, Kess, you feel the chain on your hook shot strain under the added weight, since it was really designed for you. And so you feel it like dip just a little bit, but it holds.
Thank God. Okay.
However, Aruna, with how slick you are, I do need a might check disadvantage 1 to hang
His
on.
feet aren't slick.
No, to hang on to you with his bloody arm.
Yeah, but I'm a porous person with cloth.
And I'm a rock.
It's not like. All right, fine.
Well, it's disadvantage 1.
No,
not
I feel like
3
you are
before.
purposefully trying to kill us, and I take that rather personally right now. I
I
came out here to have a good time, and I'm feeling really attacked.
Salta and Larry are having a great conversation right now.
imagine
Master.
feeling attacked in an RPG game.
I'm really just trying to make you laugh so I can replenish my legend points. TBH.
Wow.
Um,
Doesn't even honestly feel those emotions, just faking it till she makes it.
That's what we all do.
Is not everyone doing that in life? Because that's really how I've gotten this far.
I'm using one more legend point to offset the disadvantage.
Sure.
Okay. It's 22.
22. All right, so you hold on. Kess, you feel his Goron strength kind of almost crush you a little bit as he holds
It's
on.
okay, I don't need my lungs, it's great.
Sorry, I
But
need my whole self though.
Hold on you. The Tektites are getting closer and closer.
You're the gunner, man.
What?
I can't do anything.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Keep those fuckers away from us.
Oh. So I'm gonna try and slip my blast basher out while holding onto Kess with my left bloody arm, and shoot the blast basher at the closest group of Tektites.
Okay, make me a blast basher attack.
Yeah.
Hoping it will also like shoot us further up.
It is 15.
All right, So you sit there and fire at the Tektites, and you watch a few of them get damaged by the explosion and kind of fall out in parts. But the explosion actually causes the platform, a large portion of them were kind of coming from, to dislodge itself, and you see it shift. You watch as a few of the Tektites just start sliding towards you guys, and then you watch the platform itself just and break off and fall as you just see kind of a rain of Tektites just fall and hit the ground below.
Well,
Good job, buddy.
yeah.
Good job.
Well, I can't do it again unless I let go.
Nope, it's all good. It's good. All right, we're gonna slowly work our way up this.
And he
frickin'
immediately
swamp.
like grabs with the other arm again.
So, Kess, I need a logic check to see if your hookshot can retract with this extra weight.
Oh look, I accidentally dropped 5 advantage into this.
How many?
27.
Kess never runs out of.
Yeah.
To be
Elias.
fair, I am now down to single digits again.
Elias,
You were in double digits?
Yes, I was at 15 when we started. I am now down to 6.
everyone has many more legend points than you, Elias.
I was surprised at how many I had
In
at
my
one point.
defense, I have used almost all of them to save yours and Pierre's asses. I think also once Zolta's.
Once.
So, as you're sitting there, you can feel the chains straining in your hookshot, and you just kind of say a little prayer. Come on, baby. You got this.
I will oil you so much when we get up there.
Whoa.
And as you
Whoa.
start taking steps, you feel the chains slowly starting to retract.
I'm gonna reinforce you. It's
And
gonna be so great.
Gives you a
We're gonna get some nice like titanium plating. Oh,
imp sends you 2 legend points
thank you.
with the note, Kestrel. What? Single digits? No. There's also a legend point for the bird when he returns from Starbucks. And then another from Imp, legend point for Kestrel, because I know Elias loves this.
You know what? If they're going to the cause of helping me not die, I do.
Aruna, and then legend point from Imp again, Kestrel, all better.
Yeah.
So Aruna, it takes you a little bit of time for your feet to get to the point where you can start walking. But once you both have your feet planted, you are able to slowly make your way
Oh,
up.
oh
I'm in
god.
danger.
Oh, this is good. Let's keep walking. Keep walking.
Keep walking.
Do we get to
Yes,
do we get to the
indeed.
top?
Almost there. Okay. Yeah.
So you guys make it to the top just barely, and you feel the ground shifting underneath you again.
Walk very carefully.
Lycios sends a legend point for the unloved Rockman as opposed to Rockman. Because it's Rockman instead of Rockman.
Yes. I walk very delicately
Now I feel unloved.
towards.
Look, you literally have been standing safely with a lizard in a building.
I destroyed that Lionel last game.
Well, I
Does
wasn't
anyone
here for
say
that,
thank you?
so-
No. No one cares at all.
Yeah, Irina tiptoes to the building he sees Zolta at, and then just collapses as soon as he thinks he's safe.
So as you all wait, it takes another about 15 to 20 minutes for the ground to stop shifting. The chasm itself gets a little bit wider as more pieces fall down. The sound of metal on metal eventually dies down.
Is he bleeding?
Yes.
Aruna, want me to cauterize your wound?
Yes.
Holds up the little power pointer thing.
Yes, please. Oh.
Bull comes forward and says, "I could clean the wound."
Nope. He said that I am allowed to do this.
But you do it after he cleans it first?
Fine. Yes, that makes sense.
Cass is hugging her hook shot and just went, "Oh, you had me so worried. Oh my goodness.
That's a
Don't ever scare me like that."
good
again."
hook shot to carry a human and a Goron with help.
So Bull comes over and he's able to stitch up the wound in a little bit, and put some of that healing spray on it. You're able to heal 6 damage, which should cancel out the lethal.
Oh, is it 6 lethal damage that I heal?
Yes.
Great. Great.
And there's still he wraps the wound, but the wound is still there if you want to.
I go, he said I could cauterize it. So, yeah, I am going to do that.
Great. That's it.
How should I do that?
Make me an energy check.
Okay. 16.
Okay. So you come with your laser pointer of doom and take the wrapping off to Bull's displeasure. And you see the wound there, it's starting to bleed again. And you just... Aruna, you take 1 lethal damage as she burns your hand shut.
Wow. That one hurt.
God damn it.
He said I could. This is on him.
And you have disadvantage 1 on rolls using that hand for the next few hours.
Oh my god.
That's pretty much any time I throw a bomb, right?
What's your left arm? So,
Yeah.
is Aruna left-handed?
Well, I'm assuming that if he has the blast basher
blast
loaded
basher.
in my right hand, then he throws with his left.
It's up to you. You can take the blast basher off.
But can I do that
Why would
like
you?
quickly in combat? I don't know.
It
Because I've sort of been having it loaded while throwing bombs at the same time, so I just assumed that was a two-handed op.
it would require some finagling. Let's
All right,
say.
we'll play it by ear. I'll write it down. Okay. Wow. So
I hope you feel better now, Aruna.
I do, but also a little in pain because I don't think you cauterized it properly.
Should we try again?
Well,
No!
because this is already cauterized, but maybe the next time I can show you what you did wrong. Or maybe Kess can, or maybe like anyone else
I am
really.
not a medical person. I can patch you up if Rose. You should let the medbot do shit.
Yeah, but he didn't cauterize it, he just wrapped it.
Maybe it didn't need cauterizing.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. I just wanted to stop bleeding. Anyway, I saw a glowing structure while I was
This guy
down there.
had like acid neutralizing things. Okay.
Bull, could you have cauterized the wound?
The better question would have been, did it need cauterizing?
I do have the necessary components to cauterize wounds when necessary.
Oh. Yeah, I probably should have let him
Praise
do it.
Being when necessary.
Was it necessary in this case?
Correct, Kestrel.
Was it necessary in this case?
It was not.
Sorry, Kestrel. I'm asking Bull.
Correct, Kestrel.
Oh. Well. Okay. Anyway, I saw a glowing structure when I was down there. It looked really weird. I couldn't tell if it was part of the core or not, but I wasn't going to investigate unless I had fallen to my death. So that exists down there. Bull, do you know anything about a glowing structure? By the way, congrats on not falling down it yourself, Bull.
Thank you. My legs are specifically designed to help me over rough terrain.
Oh. I wish mine were.
Reroll token from Imp Fours. Zulta says, things look dire. You might need this. Here, Zulta, take this.
Thank you.
Do you know anything about a subterranean glowing structure?
From your description, that sounds like the building known as the core.
Oh. So that was where we were going.
Yes.
I thought we were like going like above ground to the middle. And that was the core.
We've been climbing down the structure since you got here. The core is near the center of the structure towards the bottom.
Oh. So Kess just saved me away from the place that we were supposed to go.
Look, you didn't fall to your death.
Yes, no, I'm not, look, no, thank you for that. But maybe now we can find a safer way to get there. Now that we know exactly where we're going.
We really don't have good luck climbing down things.
Yeah. You're right. Also, there were some Tektites down there, but we blew them up. It was probably not the smartest
there
thing to
more?
do, but we were desperate.
Are there more?
Oh, probably. I mean,
All
I'm
right,
pretty
let's
sure
go.
that's where they come from, right? So,
Let's go kill the Tektites.
well, but we should figure out a safe way down to the core first, right? Hey, Pierre, can you carry Gorons when you fly?
No.
I just
Oh.
imagine him looking at you and being like,
Can you carry non-Gorons when you fly?
Good question.
Can you?
The fact that both Kess and Zulta are somewhat smaller than you, it's theoretically possible Pierre might be able to. However, flying in an enclosed area is difficult on its own. With a passenger, it would be extremely difficult.
Maybe in.
how long is the hook shot?
You are muted.
No, I heard her.
Oh, I didn't.
How long is the hook shot?
Oh, Kiri's muted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
We didn't know which
Oh.
you.
Sorry. I don't know. We just can't hear you, Kiri. Kess has suddenly started.
oh no,
nuts.
Kess went quiet again.
There.
Well-
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I don't know what's going
Oh,
on.
you're back.
55 feet.
And how far is the hole?
It's about 80 feet down.
But Kess did find a platform when they were down there. It was about 20 feet down.
How many people does that platform hold?
Good question. Since Kess only got a casual glance at it, she was relatively certain it could support both her and Aruna. Anything beyond that would require looking at it again.
We also don't know if it's still there since the crack cracked more. But
All right, let's carefully make our way there, though.
yeah, does it?
think we
It seems
basically
like all
just
the
need to go
shaking
repelling.
is done for now.
Yeah, we probably do, but only one of us really has an ability to do that.
Well, I think that maybe you can take us down one at a time.
Nah, I think that's incorrect.
What if you talk to
We
your
barely got up here.
what if you talk to your hook shot all nice again, like last time?
Talk about how you're gonna oil it.
Hey, she did talk
Don't
about
right?
that
You don't
actually.
get to make that joke. That's metagaming.
You know, I'm over here making the joke. Zolta's not making the joke.
Look, machines need oil.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say machines need love too.
Kess, do you
Everything.
It's not an untrue statement.
think
Door squeaking, WD-40 that bitch.
do you think that your hook shot can handle lowering people one at a time? Or do you think it's seen enough strain for
I mean,
today?
we're not gonna get to the. Okay, let's try this. All right.
Again, you
Can
guys
I carefully
also
try
have
to?
rope.
Yeah. Heaven forbid that you do somewhere. Shade thrown.
Does someone remind us that we have rope?
So you guys slowly make your way to the chasm, and now the chasm itself is about 50 feet wide. But as you look around, you do see that platform you saw before, Kess, and it's mostly intact. It doesn't look structurally like it's been damaged at all.
Alright, so if I can get to that, how far is that platform from the bottom?
About 60 feet. So you have to drop 5 feet from
Okay.
your maximum hook shot height.
Zolta, I'm taking you first because if it breaks while Aruna and I are doing this shit, then at least you'll also be down there and I can hit both of you.
Most of that sounds good. Okay.
Brilliant.
So getting to the platform itself with Zulta, not incredibly difficult, just takes a little time to do it safely.
Alright, does this feel like it's sturdy enough to also... No, you know what? I'm just taking her to the bottom and then going back up and getting Aruna.
Okay. In a similar fashion, dropping from the platform to the ground below is technically even more simple. You put the hook shot.
I don't drop, I just
Low.
let her drop.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm like, I'm not going down, I gotta go back up. I'm just like, let go of me. Okay.
So again, fairly simple. It just you slowly let out the chain.
Kess is the Zolta taxi service this episode.
Zulta, you get about 5 feet above the ground and have to drop the remaining amount, which isn't too bad.
This is fine.
Guess I'm assuming you repeat that for
Yep.
Boole and Pierre as well.
I mean, Pierre can fly.
Okay.
He can freaking glide his ass down.
So we'll have Pierre deal with that when he gets back.
Like, he's got wings. I'm not everybody's taxi service here, okay?
Getting Aruna down is a little bit more difficult. Again, you can feel the bit of strain on the hook shot. But getting to the platform, not too bad. As you start lowering yourself and Aruna down, I would like one more logic check.
It's okay, it's logic. Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be...
Shit. I'm using a real token.
Why
For
are
those
you
who
using a
watching at
reroll?
home?
Because I got a 9!
9.
No, baby, that's bad! I heard outside, just got a 9! Woo! 24! Much better.
All right. So you feel this strain and everything, and but you are able to get down. You both drop. This whole ordeal has been a little bit rough on the hook shot, but it did kind of point out some ideas for you.
Counterweights!
And as soon as you
Fortify.
get down, you kind of open it up and you go, oh, if I reinforce this and then I do this and I do this, we can rely. And you reinforce the hook shot itself to be able to carry Aruna's weight without issue going forward.
Oh, that was a good idea.
I
Anyway,
know. It was mine.
yeah, that's true.
Oh my god, I've been hanging around Zelda too long.
That's true for all of us.
Or just long enough.
So as you all are sitting there, you look around and you can see this rather large, 4-story tall building in front of you. You can see this kind of unearthly glow coming from it, and the area around it for about 1,000 feet in every direction is completely flat. Even Kess, you look at the bottom, and you can see instead of a bunch of interlocking plates, the ground here is one continuous plate.
This would have taken forever to forge.
Oh, yeah. It would have.
Thank you. Thank you for the
In your
validation.
knowledge of metallurgy, you don't exactly know how something this large could be forged.
And the fires of Mount Doom, of course.
Oh, is there a Mount Doom in this realm?
Yes.
No. It's
not
weird
from
that
this
there's
realm.
both a Death Mountain and a Mount Doom.
They're the same, really.
Oh, it's just another name for Death Mountain?
It is.
Huh.
Spoken mostly by short people with hairy feet.
Oh, yeah, I don't know any of those. That probably explains why I never.
And as you all kind of brush yourself off from the encounter you had and look forward to the end of this part of your journey, that is where we are going to end it for this week. So,
Phew!
yeah, that went well. No, nobody died,
Yeah.
That's one way to look at it.
and Kess's hook shot is stronger.
We can rebuild!
Kess and I got some serious upgrades.
Yeah,
I didn't get to kill anything.
Well,
You tried when you cauterized my wound.
I did get to kill your wound. That's true.
so if you missed any part of the episode, you can watch this one and all the other ones on the Twitch channel and the VODs here. So feel free to check that out. Like we mentioned before, Hades Misguidance Season 2 just launched yesterday, along with a bunch of other things. Amanda was at MomoCon, I believe, for Zelda news.
Yeah, I had a panel there.
So check out that stuff. Is Running Blind happening tomorrow?
As far as I know.
So tune into the Twitch channel tomorrow for Amanda as she does Running Blind. And otherwise, yeah, thank you so much for watching and interacting and everything. Kiri, if people want to find you or the things you do on the interwebs or in theaters in the California area,
you can find me on the internet under Kiri Callaghan pretty much everywhere except for Twitch, where I am Curiosity. I stream point-and-click games, and then sometimes we do makeup for LARP, and sometimes we're just chatting as I have to do something around my house. It's pretty fun. Community is amazing. If you are in the Los Angeles area, there, my play is going to the Fringe Festival this month because it is now June.
Oh, yeah, I got two,
Um, you can also find out my YouTube. We are filming a music video tomorrow, which I'm also prepping for. Host gods, which will be great. Get music, learning, random stuff, and all that jazz. It's a lot of fun. You should come join us. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook.
Aaliyah,
The camera.
people want to find you I just saw the boop on the stream. And yeah,
Hi. If people want to find me, they can go to Twitter. This is very slow. Green Eye T-Bone on Twitter, Green Eye Trombonist everywhere else. I'm not doing all that much at the moment because I'm handling health things, but I will be in California soon. So if you are out that way, hit me up, I guess. I don't know. You just won't be able to stalk me in Wisconsin anymore
You have little
That's
faith.
for a few weeks.
Elias.
You may find me at Elias Thompson everywhere. I also stream here Tuesday nights for Let's Not Play Zelda, despite the fact that I've not been doing it the past couple weeks. One thing or another have come up. But we're playing through Crypt of the Necrodancer, which is technically not a Zelda game, but the sequel will be.
And didn't you have something you were prepping for?
Yes, but I can't talk about it just yet in detail.
Gotcha.
Secrets.
I will when I can.
Secrets don't make friends.
But they do ensure you don't get sued when it's NDA.
And then, as always, I'm Trainer Jody. Trainer Jody everywhere, including my recently reacquired Twitch channel that was hacked last weekend.
Sorry about that, by the way.
Yeah, it was not fun.
Wait, was it your fault?
No.
Everything is Elias's fault.
With-
Sorry about that, by the way.
My luck, the last account I got hacked was they hacked it from South America. I believe is Brazil is where they hacked it from.
Well, you know what they say, come to Brazil.
Do they?
Everyone knows all the hackers live in Brazil.
Okay.
Um,
Right on that.
so yeah, I do D&D stuff on Wednesdays, and I do Twitch Sing stuff on Sundays when my account isn't hacked. So if you want to listen to me sing, come hang out tomorrow. Otherwise, that's all for me. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye-bye.
Farewell.